Welcome back, guys. It is Empyrion Galactic Survival, and boy, I just got attacked by 3 of these things. They threw my vehicle from up here. It was parked right here. They literally threw it over here. Like, grabbed it and threw it. So I'm gonna have to check to make sure it's not damaged. But man, I took a little hit, but luckily I didn't get poisoned. There's a couple more of them out here. I pulled out my frickin' like RPG thing, my, what do you want to call this thing, rocket launcher, because these guys are no joke. But I thought I'd share. I was trying to go down here to get some Promethean when I finish these last couple. I mean, that's crazy. Craziness. This has been craziness. Yeah, I know that guy's still up there. He'd come down. I'll light him up. He's easy. But, man, that was crazy. Tried to put out these lights, and as soon as I did, they started attacking me. I don't know how much Prometheum is still down here, if any. No, it doesn't look like there's any. Okay, so this was a wasted stop. So we're gonna grab the lights and go look for another Prometheum deposit. I thought this one had some, so that was a waste. Hopefully you guys can still see. Did they damage anything? It was crazy. They literally picked this sucker up and threw it like it was a rag doll. So that was that one. Where's another Prometheus? So there's another one this way. We're getting low on Promethean. Figured I'd just bring you along. I'm not gonna record while I dig, but the flight en route, that little battle, I tried to turn the camera. There's too much going on too fast, so I didn't turn the camera on until after the fact because I wanted to show you those. But it was quite an interesting event. So there's going to be a lot of those. You know what? Let's dig ourselves a hole. There we go. Let's see if we can light up the area a little bit. One of those monsters is somewhere over here. I bet you he's right over this ridge. Yep. Oh, and I didn't reload. Wow. So, interesting. There was another one here. Try to clear the area a little bit. Let him come over here so I don't have to chase him. Yeah, I killed your buddy, dude. I'll take that because I'm gonna eat that right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video now. And we'll see how that works. But I'm going to pause the video, and we'll be back once we're done with the Promethean. Unless I get some more craziness, then I will bring you back. So, hold on. Welcome back, guys. So, I've finished off the Promethean of 3 deposits. So, 3 of the 5 deposits on the planet are stripped now. We had all 3 of them that were here close to this base. I pretty much stripped down. There's nothing left at them. Ooh, a little overshot. One thing I did notice that I don't know if anybody else realized, but being that I'm on this base, that I took over this base, I have not got a drone attack whatsoever. So my understanding, I'm pretty sure the way it works is if you build your own base, like put your own base core block down, they'll attack that. But if you take over a base, they're not going to attack you. So I don't know how great that is. It kind of is. It's kind of like cheating a little bit. But we're gonna put our own base block down because I want to get some drones coming because I would like to get free supplies. So that is one of the big things we are going to do here momentarily. We're going to start up our Promethean pellets because we got a ton of them. So I don't even know how many I need. I know it's... I'm just going to make is... I think I got to put 1,024 in here. Because I think it's, yeah, it's 1 for 1, so... I don't know what he's shooting at. Is he Not sure what he was shooting at. We needed a little health. We were stuck in there for a minute. I gotta take the stone back. I gotta take the meat too and drop it off. That's good. So I had harvested all this stuff. I'm hoping that I put it all in here to spoil, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of those. We'll make canned stuff with those. Let that run. Grab some oxygen on the bypass. So our goal, well, I've been crafting, I don't know if I said, I've been crafting a ton. Crushed stone is next, so we need, that should be more than enough. I've been crafting a ton of stuff for our build. I think I have the majority of stuff I need for the general purpose stuff. Like, we got almost all the stuff we need for these things, other than, like, RCS's. It's this one. We're going to need probably at least 4 of those. We'll need the directional thrusters, but I'll probably use these ones, the armored ones. And then maybe even use large thrusters. We'll need a couple of the large thrusters for our main, like our main engines. Computer chips, but I've got pretty much everything. I don't, you know what? I didn't make a cockpit. I don't think. I think that's one of the few things that I didn't make was a cockpit. I'm gonna have to check, but I won't need the cockpit right away. I mean, I don't even need the RCSs right away, really. The thrusters, I can make the thrusters now, but at the same time, it's one of those things I don't need right this second because I want to build my whole design first and then fit the thrusters in afterwards. Yeah, like, because I'll need automatic doors and elevators, all that stuff, but I should be able to build all that stuff up there. I'm just going to keep grinding for resources. This is really the big thing I'm gonna do. So where did I power parked over here? So let me see. So as you can see here, I got bunch of trusses, a gravity generator already, 2 large fuel tanks, the large generator, the medical station, oxygen, the advanced constructor. I mean, everything I need. Pretty much for. I'll swap that out with that. I need to change out these boxes too and put in some bigger boxes. Because I just don't have, okay, give me, so let's go drop this meat off before it goes bad. So I'm just going to grab pretty much all this stuff again, everything that I can fit in there. I'm just going to throw it in there. I don't really need any food. I have a ton of food, but I need some spoiled stuff because I'm going to need beds for the CV because I always put a garden in the CV so I don't have to. Okay, so I'm full. Oh, that's full too. Okay. Make some of those. Let's come over here. That's full. Put that in there. What's in here? just drop all this stuff in here. And there's no reason not to do a complete harvest. Let's see. Give me those. We can drop those things. Just grabbing those spiked lemons I'm gonna keep. Let's see here. You know what? Turn that off. Turn it back on. 1, 2, 3. I'll do those 3 hams. So I can make 1, 2, 3 of those. I think I lost a ham. I did, because I didn't get it out of the processor before it ran out of room. Oh, there it goes. It got it. It found it. So, 1, 2. Make a medical kit. It should be good to leave the rest of this spoil. I got 3 more hams there. Just fill this whole fridge up. All right. So we're gonna get that core, and here's I'm gonna just literally put a core block, a base block down to see if I can get an enemy, a set of enemy ships come to our little base here, so we can attack them and get some free stuff. That's really the goal of this. Is it the smartest thing to do? Maybe not, but at the same time, I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna build 2 more of those, so I have them. Let's see. Build. Let's build some random stuff that I know we don't have much of. Anything else we're short on? Not really. We're short on fuel packs, but those will be coming from over here. So I'll do 200 and I'll do 500 fuel packs there. I'm just waiting for this last. There we go. Okay, so just gonna put a gun up here, and then one on the other side, and I think they'll be good. I don't think they'll cause any issues of firing on each other. I don't, but I could be wrong. So that should, I mean, I got 5 guns on this thing. It should be more than enough. So the way I'm going to do this base block, we're actually going to kind of hide it. So you can't really get to it. It's pretty well hidden. I'm going to waste some blocks here real quick, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a little rooftop hangar right here. It told me to place a power generator in my base. Yeah, I know. I'm not just using it as a base. So I'm going to basically put a hangar here so I have some overhead cover for my ship to park it. It's going to keep telling me to put those things in the base. But if you look out there in the horizon, in that little that little dip, that right there is what's left of the colony. I stripped it. I mean, I say I stripped it. I took it down to like the lower level. The whole upper part is gone. The whole tower is gone. All that. That's where we got those 1,000 or so plates. If you look, you can see we stripped it down to that thing. I took the one bridge out. I'm going to literally finish it. I'm going to strip it down to nothing later. But that was one of the things I've been doing other than grinding for ores, is we stripped that sucker down to nothing. One of the, I can't remember who it was. One of the my subscribers had told me, because I was looking for the core, I couldn't find it. He had said you blew it up when you, it was by like the power plant, and I must have destroyed it when I did that, and I couldn't find it. So, because that base is pretty much stripped. There's not much left there that there could be a core hiding. So, you know who you are. You're right. I pretty much blew it up. So. We're going to pause it here. I'm going to pause it here. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to build this hangar and then let you see it before we go from there. And we're going to get that set up just for some protection. I probably should have built that before I put my base down, so I had plenty of protection. How many things we got? I got 800, so I'm going to do another 200. And we'll do 300. 300 blocks. And we'll go from there. So I'll be right back, guys. So welcome back, guys. So here is the hangar. Literally just a roof, one exterior wall, and then restricted walls there. And it's really just to protect the ship. We have our elevator here. that's pretty much it. So I remade some more blocks, so we're back. I got 650 right now, which is a decent amount of blocks to start out with. 200 slope blocks and then some truss blocks. So we're gonna go and basically drop our CV and get it started. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode so far. Couple things we've done. We will see. We'll see if that base seed that I just put down there, see if that actually causes drones to come. I actually hope it does, because I really would like to have some free supplies from the drones. So we'll see. I think our base is defended good enough that we won't have too many issues. And if we do, then we'll readjust and go from there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we will catch you all later. Have a good night. Bye.